Dua suitable. Sai.
It is my honor to warmly welcome our chief guest, the Honorable Minister for Planning, Development and Tourism in India, Professor Edmund Iqbal. Very eager to your presence this afternoon. I also extend our sincere welcome by extending federal delegations, diplomats, our space stars, the astronauts, international partners, distinguished scientists, industry leaders, speakers, and our honored guests
Sakal lagi
from more than
mo.
25 countries. Your participation has enriched ICAST 2025 and transformed this conference into a truly global platform for scientific exchange and development. We are privileged to host you this evening. So formally begin this ceremony with an explanation of a few verses from the Quran.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful. وسخر لكم الليل والنهار والشمس والقمر والنجوم مسخرات بأمره إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يعقلون. And He has subjected for you the night and day, and the sun and moon, and the stars are subjected by His command. Indeed, in that are signs for a people who reason.
Ladies and gentlemen, over the past 3 days, ICAST has provided a truly remarkable space for dialogue, discovery, and shared learning. It has brought together a global community of scientists, policymakers, educators, industry leaders, and young professionals, each contributing their perspective, their expertise, and their spirit of collaboration. It has been inspiring to see how, when people from many nations come together with openness and purpose, the possibilities of cooperation become endless. To present the formal conference report, I now invite Conference Secretary Dr. Nazim Abbas and to deliver the official summary of ICAST 2025.
Honorable Minister of Planning, Development and Special Initiatives, Chairman Subarko, the Vice Chancellor, Institute of Space Technology, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, partners, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and a very good afternoon. It's my privilege as Conference Secretary of the International Conference on Applications of Space Science and Technology 2025 to present the conference report at this prestigious ceremony of what has been an extraordinary milestone in Pakistan's scientific and space diplomatic journey. We are deeply honored by the gracious presence of the Honorable Minister, whose leadership continues to guide Pakistan's vision for sustainable development, technological readiness, and innovation-driven growth. Over the past few years, the Institute of Space Technology, in partnership with Subarko, has welcomed a remarkable assembly of global leaders, experts, astronauts, scientists, policymakers, and academicians. Their participation has transformed ICAST 2025 into a distinguished platform of international visibility, technical depth, and intellectual exchange. This has truly been an occasion of national pride, one that reflects Pakistan's commitment to contributing meaningfully to the global space community. ICAST 2025 was organized under the theme Space for Sustainable Development, emphasizing the indispensable role of space science and technology in addressing today's global challenges: climate change, food insecurity, natural hazards, resource management, and the demands of sustainable infrastructure and governance. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's conference saw participation from more than 25 countries, welcoming over 70 international delegates and a total audience exceeding 2,000 participants during the last few days. The program offered a comprehensive and engaging structure. Over 3 days, we successfully hosted the ICAST Strategic Leadership Forum, 3 specialized seminars, 5 plenary sessions, 3 panel discussions, 12 master classes, and 23 technical sessions across 8 major thematic areas, showcasing nearly 100 plus research fields. A vibrant scientific poster session and a technology exhibition forum provided platforms for emerging researchers and industry professionals to present their work worldwide. The forum named as Meet the Astronauts, featuring astronauts from Turkey, Mongolia, and the United States, was a source of immense inspiration, especially for our students and young participants. Highlighting the breadth of scientific and cultural discussion, a special session on moon sighting, scientific, religious, and technological perspective brought together international experts to explore traditional practices alongside modern observation and satellite-based tools. Sessions aligned with GIS 2025 emphasized Earth observation, climate monitoring, environmental intelligence, and the crucial role of artificial intelligence in geospatial decision-making. Beyond academic and technical sessions, ICAST also strengthened Pakistan international diplomatic engagement. We were honored to host the 14th governing body meeting of ICAST and facilitated the signing of multiple MOUs with institutions and space agencies from Asia Pacific region, Bangladesh, Iraq, Kazakhstan, Senegal, Tunisia, and others. These agreements mark the beginning of expanded cooperation in satellite technology, training, research, and the peaceful uses of outer space. A special source of pride for us has been the active and enthusiastic participation of students and young professionals, not only from Pakistan but also from abroad. Their presence throughout the conference in sessions, exhibitions, seminars, panel discussions, and finally their interaction with international guests reflects the growing strength of Pakistan's scientific, human capital, and the promise of bright future for our national space ecosystem. I extend my deepest gratitude to all of our national partners and international partners, namely APSCO, ICAST, ISNET, IEEE, and to every delegation whose participation gave this event its global credit. I must also express profound appreciation to the Honorable Minister. Sir, your presence and support reaffirm the government's vision for scientific progress, technological readiness, and sustainable development under national initiatives such as Rural Pakistan, the 5P framework, and Digital Pakistan. Your patronage has greatly strengthened the impact and visibility of ICAST. To the leadership of Subarco and IC, we thank you for your guidance, trust, and unwavering support throughout this journey. And to the organizing committee, faculty, staff, and volunteers, your dedication, hard work, and professionalism over the past many months have been the backbone of this conference. You have portrayed Pakistan's capability with dignity and excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, as we bring ICAST to a close, we also open the door to new collaborations, new ideas, and new partnerships. The conversations held here, the relationships formed, and the commitments made will continue to shape our collective progress in the years to come. We hope that all our distinguished guests leave Islamabad with warm memories, strengthened ties, and a renewed sense of friendship with Pakistan. Thank you all for your participation, your contributions, and your trust. May we continue to come forward together in the spirit of cooperation and shared progress. Thank you very much, Pakistan.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ladies and gentlemen, before we proceed further, let us take a few moments to revisit the highlights of the past 3 days. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we now move forward to the further remarks from the host institution. It is my honor to invite the Vice Chancellor of the Institute of Space Technology, Dr. Saeed Najib, to share his reflections of ICAST.
فكروا زاد الدراسة مكت ليش وكذا
Very memorable hours here, listening to some great speakers who shared most wonderful experiences and most useful pearls of knowledge and wisdom, not only in this hall, but in all the other 9 or 10 venues that were arranged for this conference. So each and every paper presented, each and every argument discussed there, each and every idea proposed, I'm sure it is of great value to the respective scientists and participants of this conference. So it will not only benefit the students of this university, the scientists of Subarco, but overall the wider scientific community engaged in any and every kind of development that has to do with space. I'm sure that these discussions would benefit them. And like the host just mentioned, the secretary just mentioned that these are the closing remarks for the conference. The best or the most desired situation is that whatever relationships that you have developed here, they must continue. Only then the true purpose of this conference would be realized. Honorable Minister for Planning, Development and Special Initiatives, Professor Hassan Iqbal, Shani Imtiaz, Chairman Subarco, Mr. Muhammad Yusuf Khan, Lal Imtiaz, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. As we conclude ICAST 2025, it is both a moment of gratitude and a moment of pride for all of us at the institution industry leaders, and young professionals representing more than 25 countries. Your presence has elevated this conference and strengthened Pakistan's bridge with the global space community. As a public sector university dedicated to space science, engineering, and research, ISC considers it both an honor and responsibility to provide platforms where knowledge is advanced, ideas are exchanged, and most importantly, like it is mentioned, partnerships are built. Hosting ICAST 2025 in collaboration with Subaco reflects our commitment to contributing meaningfully to Pakistan's scientific landscape and strengthening our role in the global space community. Ladies and gentlemen, the discussions held here, cross-plenaries, masterclasses, and technical tracks have reinforced one fundamental reality. The challenges of our time are shared, and solutions must be shared as well. Climate change, natural hazards, food security, water management, sustainable infrastructure, and the pace of technological transformation. These are issues that no nation can address alone. It is here that space science and technology offers hope, direction, and a means of collective progress. IC stands ready to contribute to that shared journey. We welcome all forms of collaboration, joint research programs, faculty exchanges, student training, laboratory partnerships, commercialization, ventures, and any initiative that brings our scientific communities closer. We firmly believe that when institutions connect, nations progress. And we look forward to deepening these ties with every delegate represented here today. To our international partners, APSCO, ISNET, ICESCO, Minospace, IEEE, and the many organizations represented here, thank you for your invaluable support. Your participation affirms Pakistan's role as a constructive, capable, and collaborative member of the global space community. We are committed to further strengthening our engagement with all of you in the months and years ahead. Honorable Minister Sir, we are grateful for your presence today and for your continued support in advancing Pakistan's scientific and technological priorities. Your leadership, especially under the national vision of Udan Pakistan and broader framework for knowledge and innovation, provides institutions like IST the confidence and direction to aspire by. All our distinguished guests from abroad, I hope that your time in Pakistan has been productive, pleasant, and memorable. We thank you for your contributions and for the warmth you have shown to us. We look forward to welcoming you again, and we remain open to every collaboration that strengthens education, research, and peaceful use of space science and technology. Ladies and gentlemen, as we bring ICAST 2025 to a close, let us carry forward the spirit of cooperation that has guided us throughout this year. May the dialogue started here grow into enduring partnerships, and may our collective pursuit of knowledge continue to illuminate our shared path towards progress. Thank you once again to each one of you for being here with us. Pakistan Zindabad.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we now move forward to the address of the Honorable Chairman of the Pakistan Space and Upper Atmosphere Research Commission. It is my privilege to invite Mr. Muhammad Yusuf Khan, the Chairman of SPARCO, to share his remarks with us.
Honorable Chief Guest, Federal Minister for Planning, Development, Special Initiative Professor S.N. Nishani ICAST, VCS IST Dr. Sayyid Najib Ahmed ICAST, distinguished national and international dignitaries and conference participants, Assalamu alaikum and a very good afternoon. I am truly grateful to Honorable Minister Professor S.N. for always being kind and supportive of Pakistan's space program. this ceremony as the chief guest today. Ladies and gentlemen, during the conference, we have witnessed an inspiring convergence of ideas, expertise and collaboration, reflecting our shared commitments to the advancing space science, technology and innovation. The depth of discussions, the quality of presentations, and the spirit of partnership demonstrated throughout the event reaffirm the vital role in shaping our collective future. I am very pleased and extremely thankful to all our guest speakers, panelists, session chairs, paper presenters, participants, exhibitors and astronauts for accepting our invitations, participating in this conference and making it a successful and mutually benefiting event. Ladies and gentlemen, ICAST 2025 gave us an opportunity to explore emerging trends, share national experiences, and identify opportunities for enhanced cooperation. Multiple bilateral MOUs signed during the conference with Asia Pacific Space Cooperation Organization, national space agencies, and space organizations. I am also thankful to all our honorable heads and delegates from ISNAP member states. My special thanks to all the experts from national and international universities and international space organizations for contributing in different sessions as experts and keynote speakers and delivering master classes. We look forward to continued collaboration and constructive engagement building on the movement of ICAST 2025. Thank you very much, Pakistan.
Thank you very much, sir, for your valuable words and for your continued leadership and guidance throughout the ICAST 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ministry of Planning, Development and Special Initiatives led by Professor S. Saudi has been at the heart of Pakistan's scientific advancement and national development agenda. The Honorable Minister has played a key role in strengthening research institutions, enabling innovation and guiding national initiatives such as Around Pakistan, the 5E Framework and Digital Pakistan. His leadership continues to inspire our scientific community to pursue excellence, accelerate innovation, and contribute meaningfully to the country's future. It is now my distinct honor to invite our Chief Guest, the Honorable Minister for Planning, Development, and Special Initiatives, to deliver his address for ICAST 2025.
Distinguished Chairman Swarko, Mr. Yusuf Khan, Dr. Sayyid Najib, Vice Chancellor, ISD, esteemed heads of space agencies and astronauts, distinguished delegates from international organizations, members from academia, industry, representatives from government, SPD and media, faculty and dear students, Assalamu alaikum, and a very warm good afternoon to you all. Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a profound honor for me to join this distinguished gathering under a theme that captures both the promise of modern science and the aspirations of our nation. Space for sustainable development. This theme is not merely academic. This is a recognition that the power of space science must uplift communities, strengthen economies, enhance resilience, and contribute to the well-being of every citizen. Our journey towards the heavens is deeply rooted in our spiritual tradition. The Quran calls upon humanity to reflect on the universe, to study its science, and to draw wisdom from its design, as you heard in the recitation. In Surah Al-Imran, we are also guided, indeed, in the creation of heavens and the earth, and in the ordination of the night and the day, are signs for those of understanding. Those who remember Allah while standing, sitting, and lying on their sides, and who reflect upon the creation of the heavens and the earth, saying, O Lord, you have not created all this in vain. This divine command to reflect, to observe, and to contemplate is the foundation of scientific inquiry. Our space journey today continues a remarkable intellectual tradition of our civilization. Centuries ago, Muslim scholars pioneered astronomy, mathematics, optics, and navigation. Al-Biruni, Al-Gharani, Al-Farghani, Ibn Yunus, and Ulum Bey mapped the skies and the constellations with stunning precision. Their instruments, observatories, and theories shaped global science for many centuries. Our national poet and philosopher, 100 years ago, Allama Iqbal, in his timeless admonition to revive the spirit of inquiry, asks, किस तरह हुआ तुम तेरा निश्चल तहकीक, होते नहीं क्यों तुझसे सितारों के जिगर चाक? How has the scalpel of inquiry grown so dull? Why can you no longer pierce the hearts of the stars? This powerful reminder challenges us. If our ancestors once pushed the boundaries of knowledge and inquiry, why should our generation hesitate? Iqbal further continues, Mehro mehro anjum nahi mehboon tere kyun? Kyun teri nigaahon se darste nahi aflaaq? Why are the sun, the moon, and the stars no longer under your command? Why do the very heavens no longer tremble before your gaze? These verses are not poetry alone. They are a mission statement. Iqbal urges us to reclaim our legacy of curiosity, ambition, and scientific leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, we stand today in a transformative era of space exploration. Humanity is returning to the moon. Nations including China, USA, UAE, Europe are exploring Mars. Reusable rockets have made orbit accessible. Mega constellations are connecting underserved communities. The James Webb Telescope is revealing the universe's earliest secrets and moments. Lunar and asteroid resource mapping is shaping future economies. Space has become the backbone of economic growth, technological competitiveness, climate resilience, national security, and global governance. As Carl Sagan said, somewhere something incredible is waiting to be known. This is the moment when nations must choose. Will we lead? Will we follow? Or will we be left behind? The global space economy, valued at $630 billion, today is projected to reach close to $2 trillion by 2035. But its true value lies not in numbers, but in its applications. Precision agriculture enhancing yields, climate modeling and water management, urban planning through satellite imagery, disaster preparedness and early warnings, digital connectivity enabling telehealth, e-learning and e-commerce, national security and strategic stability. Space, ladies and gentlemen, is no longer a distant domain. It is the heart of a modern, inclusive and resilient development strategy. As African proverb says, if you want to go fast, go alone. And if you want to go far, go together. Pakistan is choosing to go far, and we will go together. The year 2025 marked a turning point for Pakistan. We saw launch of ParkSat MM1 boosting broadband coverage, deployment of EO1 Earth observation satellite, successful orbiting of SAR-1 synthetic aperture radar satellite, launch of the HS-1 hyperspectral satellite. These systems are now transforming every sector. In agriculture and food security, EO1 and PRSS-1 enable precision farming across millions of hectares of land, critical for feeding 240 million people. In disaster response and climate adaptation, SPARCO's catastrophic modeling helped guide relief efforts for 33 million flood victims in 2022 and recently in 2025. In digital inclusion, ParkSat 1R and MM1 enable rural broadband, digital classrooms, telemedicine, and e-commerce. In space exploration and ambition, IQ covered Pakistan's first lunar CubeSat Pakistani astronaut from Chinese space station in 2026, inshallah. And we hope that by next year we will have in the front rows also one Pakistani astronaut sitting. Pakistani moon rover with Changi-8 in 2028, and also SPARCO has been given the mission of full lunar mission plan for 2035. We must land on moon. Pakistan is no longer a spectator. We are becoming a contributor, an explorer, and a future leader, inshallah. ISP and National Center for GIS and Satellite Applications, which we set up in 2017, I think, during our last government. And our universities are nurturing a new generation of scientists, engineers, and explorers. Through STEM initiatives, space corners in universities and museums and innovation programs, we are building the foundations of a knowledge-based, rather a space knowledge-based society. Our youth are ready not only to join the global space community, but to share it. Space is too vast, too valuable, and too consequential for any nation to explore alone. No satellite confines to boundaries when it comes to saving lives. So to our distinguished guests from more than 20 countries, we say, your presence reflects the shared belief that progress in space must serve all humanity. We recognize the vital role of ISNET in strengthening cooperation across the Islamic world. Together, let us build joint missions, shared research platforms, and data ecosystems and ethical frameworks for peaceful, transparent, and responsible space exploration. As Neil Armstrong, the first man who landed on the moon, said, "We came in peace for all mankind." As we look towards 2035 and beyond, under Uran Pakistan program, our guiding principles are clear. Inclusivity, space for every citizen. Ethics, space for peace, not conflict. Continuity, a long-term national commitment beyond political cycles. Collaboration, a global cooperative approach to exploration. As we close, let us return to the divine message that began this journey. Indeed, in the creation of heavens and the earth are signs for those who reflect. And let us remember the message of Iqbal, सितारों से आगे जहाँ और भी है, अभी इश्क के इम्तिहान और भी हैं. Beyond the stars lie worlds yet undiscovered, and before us lie new tests of passion, imagination, and courage. Ladies and gentlemen, as we look to the heavens, we are reminded of a profound lesson embedded in the very architecture of the cosmos. Diversity does not create disorder. It creates harmony. The universe is a symphony of contrasting forces, blazing stars and cold dark matter, planets of different compositions and orbits, galaxies rotating at varied velocities, and cosmic particles dancing to the laws of physics that apply uniformly across infinite space. Yet, out of this diversity arises balance, stability, and beauty. The Quran itself calls our attention to this cosmic order as a sign for those who reflect. If the universe can sustain harmony among such vast and different elements, then surely humanity, sharing one earth, one atmosphere, and one destiny, can learn to work together in unity. Our scientific, cultural, and national differences should be like the stars, distant in their brilliance, yet part of a single grand design. Space teaches us that cooperation is not an option, it is the natural law of survival and progress. Ladies and gentlemen, Pakistan stands ready to dream boldly, think deeply, and collaborate globally, and harness space for socio-economic uplift of each citizen. Together, let us journey towards the stars as one human family, united in discovery, dignity, and hope. Pakistan, by love. Thank you.
I would also invite Chairman Salman and Vice Chancellor IC to please join the Honorable Minister for the distribution of certificates, distribution of souvenirs. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present a special token of appreciation to our distinguished foreign delegates. The souvenir received today is a traditional handcrafted Pakistani bowl, a piece that reflects our history, culture, heritage, and hospitality of our land. It has been crafted with intricate detail by local artisans and symbolizes the warmth with which Pakistan is friends. We hope it serves as a lasting reminder for your visit, for the friendship formed here, and for the connection with the people of Pakistan. I'll start with the astronaut. So first I would like to invite Mr. Major Retired Biraja from Mongolia. Linton from the University of New Brunswick, Canada. Mr. Chan Yang from Microsat China. Mr. Choi Ifai, Business Director, Mindspace. Mr. Chu Bai Hong from Microsat China. Mr. Gu Beijing from CDSCL China.
Repeat. Software engineer.
Mr. Han Xinglu, Senior Engineer, Microsat China. Ms. Huan Yizhu from Microsat China. Ms. Li Jiangyao from Mindspace, China. Colonel Li Fang from ICAST. Dr. Lei Fang Gu from Northwestern University. Dr. Lei Fang Gu. Singh from Microsoft China. Mr. Zhang Bai from Zero Gravity Labs China. Mr. Zhou Xiao from Shifang's Sapling. Delegate from Shifang's Sapling. Professor Dr. Osama M. Shalawat from Cairo University. Mr. Jafar Salsabadi, Director General, Iranian Space Agency. Mr. Nirmani from Iranian Space Agency. Mr. Nirmani. Dr. Stefano from Turkey. Mr. Amanat from Kazakhstan. Mr. Zamberal from Mongolian Academy of Sciences. Professor Dr. Mark from University of Twente in the Netherlands. Dr. Salman Ashraf from GNS Science, New Zealand. Mr. Osmani from Senegal. Mr. Hamza Hamid from Texas Partnership, Singapore. Colonel Hisham Ismail from National Center of Cartography and Remote Sensing, Tunisia. Professor Dr. Ali Rustam Aslan from Istanbul Technical University. student participation results will go there quickly. Mr. Ren Singh, doctoral student, NTU China. The doctoral student from NTU. Yes, please. We have a student, Sheikh Nuruddin from Lebanon. We have Isra Yusuf from Turkey. We have Mehmet Al-Sali Ibrahim Idris from Turkey. We have Abdul Wahab, the last one from Turkey. Gentlemen, with the presentation of souvenirs, we now move to the academic recognitions of ICAST 2025. These awards highlight the excellence, research quality, and spirit of innovation demonstrated over the past 3 years. These awards reflect the hard work, intellectual commitment of our contributors, and we congratulate all the authors and presenters for their efforts. We'll begin with the Best Poster Award. From Institute of Space Technology for her research work presented factors as refining the 91CR and 92CR reaction rates for stellar nucleosynthesis. Now the Electrical Award. The Electrical Award for ICAST 2025 is awarded to Ms. Mirza Saleh Ahmed Bey from Partly Science Society, and for his research work titled as an accessible electric nuclear hydrogen measurement using oxygen trap. Ladies and gentlemen, we now come to our final set of recognitions. The awards that honor outstanding individuals of Pakistan who have contributed in exceptional ways to promotion of space science, academic excellence, and global engagement. We begin with the award Women in Space. The award celebrates the achievement of Pakistani women who have demonstrated excellence, leadership, and commitment to the field of space science and research. This year, the award goes to Dr. Maliha Bashir. Dr. Maliha is a distinguished Pakistani researcher specializing in space flight induced neurodegeneration and biomedical effects of extreme environments. With over a dozen 2-1 brand publications and competitive grants, including her role as principal investigator in a Pakistan-China space documentary. Our next recognition is the Young Professional Award. The award acknowledges emerging leaders who are shaping the future of space technology for Pakistan. The award this year is presented to Mr. Hamza Hamid. Mr. Hamid is one of Pakistan's leading young space policy experts, serving as Associate Director at Access Partnership Singapore, where he leads work on space regulations across Asia Pacific. He is the Pakistan's first elected chair of Space Generation Advisory Council, representing over 30,000 young professionals globally. And finally, the Space Awareness and Outreach Award presented to individuals who have demonstrated outstanding dedication in promoting space, creating public engagement, and nurturing scientific curiosity across Pakistan. This year was jointly presented to Mr. Nasir Rizwan, the founder of Qatar Astronomical Society, and Mr. Shamir Zishan, the founder of Freelance Pakistan. Mr. Nasir is Pakistan's prominent space outreach leader and founder of Qatar Astronomical Society. His initiatives have brought astronomy and space education to more than 50,000 students across underprivileged communities. Mr. Shamir Zishan is founder of Freelance, an innovative space education startup using team-based learning to spark scientific curiosity among young students. welcome Honorable Minister for Planning, Development and Special Initiatives for gracing this event with his presence. We also extend our sincere gratitude to our international partners, including ICAST, ISNAT, ICAST, IEEE, Mindspace, and all contributing institutions whose participation and support have elevated this conference. Our sincere thanks goes to our speakers, chairpersons, researchers, reviewers, and distinguished delegates from over 25 countries for sharing their expertise and building meaningful connections in Islam. We are equally grateful to our sponsors and executive partners for their valuable support and presence in this conference. Ladies and gentlemen, before we close, we would like to request all delegates, dignitaries, and guests to kindly gather in front on for a group photograph. Immediately after the group photograph, we will be invited to have a farewell tea arranged for everyone joining this event. Thank you again for being part of ICAST 25. Please allow the chief guest to be
ऐसा एक बार सर वो इस दिन करेंगे पिक्चर